What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to Platinum Edition DLC here from the Xbox One. Wowzers, it's a thing. We're here. We have a train load of sugar cane. I almost called it sugar beets. No, it's not sugar beets, it's sugar cane. We've got ourselves a nice full train load. Pardon me while I take my headset off there. Anyway, nice full train load of the sugar cane to go ahead and sell, make a little bit of money back. Everybody knows that we need it, and we have been needing it for quite some time here on this map. So let's get into it, boys and girls. Let's get farming. Let's do it. Let's do it. We have our new field that's ready to go as well, and I think we're going to go ahead and start one combine over here. Actually, we should probably keep them together, shouldn't we? Because they're different crops right now. Now, eventually they won't be different crops, of course, but for right now, they are, of course, different crops. So there's that. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll work on this, okay? We will work on this. Anyway, so yeah, let's fire up and get this rolling. All right, so how are we going to make some more money on this map? How are we going to make more money? That's what I need to know. I need to know that. Can we turn the... Nope. Is it that button? Is it that button? No. No, it's one of these buttons, I swear. Is it that... No. What does it? No. 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 One of these times I'm going to get it right, guys. How do you do that, I wonder? Alright, we're gonna have to go into the thing here, turn the help on. I want to disable the straw thing. That? Did that just do it? Maybe? Hey, did it. Alright, so it's left bumper and right on the D-pad. I guess. I think that's what I just did. I'm not totally sure. Pretty sure that's what I did, though. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and drop straw this time, at least here. What's in the other field? I have totally forgotten now. That's soybeans. Okay, so in this field we can do it. Next field we cannot. But that's okay. Because I think what we're going to do is go ahead and buy a baler and try to run bales. And, you know, at least for a little while, you can make a lot of money off baling. So that would be nice, right? I think we can get into it relatively cheap. Kind of. A little bit. Okay, those are going. We need our tipper tractor. What are we using for that? I guess we're using this guy. Okay, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. So, yeah, I think we're going to get into a little bit of baling just for fun, and like I said, you can get into it relatively cheap, depending on what you do. I know this tipper has soybeans in it, but we'll just fill up the back trailer with the barley and leave the soybeans for the next field here. Or if we have to run, we have to run. No big deal. So let's go to the shop. Now, I really don't like round baling, but it could be fun. It's definitely different. It's definitely something different for me to do, and I think we might get into it because round bales are cheap. Round balers, excuse me, are cheap. So, I don't know. I just kind of started, like, thinking right before right before recording this video. I'm like, you know what? Baling sounds fun. I haven't baled much lately. I really have no desire, honestly, to get into animals on this map. I have no desire, unless you guys are, like, begging me in the comments, but I really don't think I'll be getting into animals on this particular map. So if we bail, it'll just be for profit. And you know, my philosophy in life is that straw is a wasted byproduct. You know, it's money laying on the ground that you can do something with, but most people don't. So let's do something with it. If it requires a little bit more manual work, that's okay. I'm okay with that, right? I'm okay with that. So we may not be able to afford everything that we need for this, but we'll see, and we'll figure it out. We are going to sell this planter. It's been down here for a minute, I believe. So let's sell that, and then I actually want to, I'm going to do it. I'm going to customize this bad boy and put, yeah, let's do it. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if I like that. Is there another? There's not another dual option, is there? Oh, that looks real. I don't know how I feel about this. I won't lie. I don't know how I feel about those duels. I really I'm sure that's a thing somewhere to put like the extra little bit on, right? But I don't know how I feel about that. All right, so let's go into baling tech. Like I was saying, if we get, I mean, we can save like a lot of money here. Okay. I don't know that I like the idea of round baling because I kind of don't. So we're talking 102,000 if we go square compared to 58 and then 39,000 for the Ursa's, round bale picker compared to 70,000. So, I mean, it's way cheaper. And realistically, even if we got the square baler, I really don't know how much we would do this. But by getting the round baler, it kind of ensures that we won't be doing it a ton. But that's okay because, it's something a little bit different to do. And those tires on that tractor. I don't know how I feel about that, guys. You guys might have to let me know in the old comments. What do you guys think of the tires on this tractor now? With like the extra little skinny tire. I mean, I get it. Like duals are wide, and this would help you like fit down some small roads or through small gates or something. But man, if you're back here, it looks great. Because you can't see them. I don't know. Yeah, you can't see him from in here. Okay, I was like, can you see him from the cab? Not that I'm ever in cab in this game. Oh my God, where am I driving? Not that I really play in cab in this game, but hey. Oh, I just don't know. I mean, if you're like up here, they look fine. Because you can't really, I mean, you can, but you can't really see the first tire. That is something right there. That is something for the books right there, y'all. Just saying. Okay, anyway, let's get to this. We need to empty as well, so let's go for a little tab about. Yeah, we need to hit up our tractor here and get some combines emptied. Okay, are we gonna make it? Is he gonna keep going? Keep going. Thank you. Far enough. He didn't go as far as I wanted him to, but it's all good. It's all good. So we've got soybeans in the other field. Like I said before, we'll get this, and actually it'll give me something to do while they're combining the soybeans. I'll be baling and picking up and all that stuff. So it adds a step, but you know what? Like I've been saying, it's a byproduct that is just sitting there, like asking to be used. It's kind of a shame just to, either chop it or spread it in, whatever, work it in. It's kind of a shame, right? It kind of bothers me just to do that, so let's not do that anymore. Let's make a little bit of money off the straw that we do have. Yeah, is it going to be a ton of money? No, but it will pay for the baler and the wagon eventually. It's all about how many times you actually do it, for if it's actually worth it long term or not, you see? So it's all good. It's all good in the hood. But yes. Okay, so I do feel like the progression of this map has been kind of slow. Hence why I spent money there, to make money. Like let's speed the process up on this here map just a smidgen. It would be kind of nice, but hey, it's okay, because I mean, it is what it is. I'm not putting too much off-screen time into this map right now, mostly because I can't with everything going on, but that's okay. So there's that. But it's all good. I mean, when I did canola, I put in a couple canola harvest off-screen. And that was good, to get all that done, and and whatnot. And I'm gonna have to start getting back into that, where I just, play off screen a little bit more in this particular series, just to kind of speed it along, keep the progression going and all that stuff, because we don't want to get like stuck, because that's not fun. We want to keep moving forward. This is the first video in this series that I'm recording since the Ropa DLC came out, and it has been added to the game. I don't know that I will ever use any of it, but I do have it, and I guess sometime we could do a big probably sugar beet harvest, because the Ropa potato harvester that came with it, it's the same thing as the Grimmy, or the whatever it is, the in-game ones. It's the same thing, so there's nothing different there. Paint color, and that's about it. So it's okay. I mean, it's not bad. I don't want to be too critical of them, but I really don't see myself using that DLC much. In fact, the only reason I have it on Xbox is because I purchased the what is it called, the pack, or the season pass kind of thing, or whatever, on Xbox. So all future DLCs for Farm Sim 17 were free if you paid, more money up front. So I went ahead and paid the money up front just to make sure I would get all the DLCs. And like I said, that's the only reason I bought it on Xbox. I probably otherwise was not going to purchase it on Xbox and just run it off PC, but like I said, because it's auto downloaded basically for free, because I have the pass, it's not a big deal to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Not a big deal at all. So I do have it. I don't know how much we'll use of it, but it's there. It's there. And I still maintain, after the Platinum Edition came out, and then the Ropa DLC, I still maintain that the Big Bud DLC was the best DLC they've ever come out with. Out of all the games, that I've played. I played a little bit of 9, obviously. 13 on console, I played 13. 13 had some decent stuff, You had the titanium vehicle and equipment pack on console, and well, everybody knows that titanium came with Westbridge Hills, so that was a good pack, of course, but I still maintain that Big Bud was the best one. For 15, I really like the JCB DLC. I really like that. The skid steer is so much fun. Those fast tracks are great, especially that bigger one or whatever. It's great. Good tractor. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else came out for 15 now. I'm trying to use my head brain. And it's hard. Well, they had the, what was it, Gold Edition? And that's where, let's see, we got the map. We got the Sosnovka map, which was an okay map. It wasn't great, but it was okay. And then we got the Rostelmash equipment, which the Forage Harvester actually out of there. You mean it's the same as all the other Forage Harvesters, but it's a lot smaller, like physically sized, and it's cheaper. And it does the same job. It's perfectly fine there doing the same job. So I like that one. What else came with that DLC? Oh, we got some Rostelmash combines, but nothing very exciting, honestly. It's kind of just whatever that came with that pack. But I maintain that the Big Bud DLC was by far the best. I'm trying to set my crew. Sorry. The best DLC that they've ever come out with. I will maintain that, because I enjoy the Big Bud DLC quite a bit. You got the Seed Hawks, the actual Big Buds themselves, just all the big equipment, the big cultivator, the big corn planter, the Great Plain corn planter. Like, that stuff is awesome. And I strongly encourage still today, if you are getting Farm Sim and you are curious about the DLCs, Big Bud's probably the one that I'm going to recommend. Especially if you like, a little bit bigger maps with kind of open fields and stuff. Big Bud's where it's at. If you're all about the small maps and stuff, yeah, Big Bud's not for you. But If you like decently sized maps, Big Buds are where it's at as far as that goes. So, alright, he should be good for a second. There's something else I wanted to bring. Probably take the train back. So why not? Oh, the underside of my leg is itching right now. And, well, there's kind of a chair in the way, so I can't scratch my leg, and it's bothering me. Can I just say bothering me slightly? Just a little bit. Just saying. Just saying. That's okay. That is okay. Alright, so we'll take the train back just for funsies. Let's go ahead and look at what's in the building. I don't even know. There should be some sugarcane and soybeans. And I'm going to say that's it. So, could be. I'm not totally sure, actually. It's kind of been, well, it's been about a week since I've played this particular map. So, I kind of have had a lot going on in personal life. And, yeah, I don't really remember what I did last time on this map. I won't lie. Yeah. I mean, it's bad when I do play these maps every week and I don't have what's going on in my personal life But now, because of what's going on in my personal life with Mom, you guys know, being in the hospital and all that fun stuff, that's not fun at all. Hint of sarcasm there, guys. Get it, get it, get it. There's just so much going on. It's crazy. Okay, so we actually have a decent amount of soybeans. A little bit of barley here, too, which is fine. We need a tipper. Tipper tractor to the rescue. Just saying. Alright, you can sit there, and then let's start baling. Why not? I forget how tiny this baler is, by the way. This baler is like a little toy. It actually looks pretty solid behind this tractor, not gonna lie. But this round bale is so small compared to some of the other stuff. Like, it would actually probably work behind the, whatchamacallit, the little tiny, Massey tractor. It'd probably work behind it just fine. Probably would. Alright, and I don't actually have, like, headphones on, so I cannot actually hear the game for here, like, listening to the beeper. So I just have to watch my HUD down there, and we'll be good to go. And there is the worst part. The worst part. Words are hard, by the way. The worst part of round baling is having to stop and empty the baler. Just saying. That is by far the worst part. But hey, why complain? I just bought the thing, right? Let's give it a fair shake. So we're gonna get like 2+ bales per pass here, but you know, it's okay. It will make us money. Don't you worry. It shall make us money. And those tires are so ridiculous still. It's like, oh gosh, it makes me hurt on the inside a little bit how hideous those tires are. And you guys know I'm all about the hideous duels and tracks and all that weird stuff. You guys know I am all about that stuff. So for me to say that it's hurting me is like a lot. Just saying. It's a lot. It is a lot, but that's okay. Alright, well, actually, you know what? It's almost better if we just like turn over here, empty the baler, and then turn back in. And that way you feel like you're maintaining something. Like you're still moving, you know? You don't have to back up and all that fun stuff. It really doesn't matter. Just dump the bale wherever you are, and that's that. For the most part, so. Okay, we'll need to get in and empty combines in a second again. As well. Watch this bale roll down the hill. It's gonna, no, I thought it was gonna chase us. Okay, I guess it's settled. It got a flat spot in it. The net wrap wasn't quite tight enough or something. I don't know. I've never bailed. I have never bailed. I was around a square baler once. You see what I did there? By the way, I was around a square. Okay, I didn't mean to do it, but I did. Where my dad works, lawn and garden / rental shop, they sell bales of straw, like small squares you can handle, like pickup, you know, that kind of stuff. And There was one time they were bailing out on my dad's cousin's farmland, which is out at the end of our lane. And we ended up going out there and helping them. Like, we didn't actually help them bail. What we did was, like, when they would get a wagon full, we'd go out in the field with the 995, grab the wagon from them, sometimes take them an empty wagon, and then take the wagon back to the road where we had our trucks and trailers parked, and then we would transfer them to the trucks and trailers, and then we ended up storing, I want to say, like a load and a half of not bales. Yeah, bales. I was thinking bales as in round. We stored like a trailer or a wagon load and a half at the farm for a while. Like a couple weeks until Dad's boss could come down with trucks and trailers and get the rest of them. It was like 200 bales left or something. He had to come down and get. And then there was another time where around the corner from the farm, like 2 miles or so from the farm, a different guy was baling, and same thing where dad works. They were going to buy bales from him right from the field, you know. And same thing there. We took a couple wagons over and a bunch of trailers and trucks and all kinds of stuff. And what was I going to say? What was I going to say? Oh, the 995 actually ended up being put to work on a bar rake because the windrows were so big that came out of the combine, the little square baler couldn't handle them. And so we had the 995 there because, like I said, we pulled wagons over there. And they went and found a bar rake, dug it out of the weeds somewhere, and hooked her up and put the old 995 to work. I mean, it's not hard work for that tractor, but it was still field work. That was actually the most recent field work that tractor... Yeah, most recent field work that tractor has ever done. Was that day, or the last field work that tractor did was that day. Pulling a bar rake around, old school bar rake from like the 1730s. I'm joking. I don't know what year it was from. It was old. They pulled it out of the weeds and put some grease in her and aired up the tires, and they were good to go. It was quite the day. But anyway, maybe we'll talk more about that day in the next video because there's a few more stories from that day. There was a hospital trip in there too, but maybe we'll get to that in the next one. Until then, I'm your boy John from Puma Plow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.